Let's have a quick conversation about the Harvest invoicing software. And so this is a review of the tool, and I want to give you the capabilities, pros and cons, pricing, functionalities, modules, everything you need to know about Harvest invoicing software. So here's our opinion. When you think about Harvest invoicing software, I want you to think about ease of use. I want you to think about efficiency. So if you are a business owner or a freelancer looking for a robust invoicing software, Harvest invoicing software is really your go-to tool because it really provides simple invoicing processes and efficient time tracking. Going back to what I said about efficiency, okay, we love the fact that it has wonderful integrations with third-party apps, especially popular payment platforms like PayPal and Stripe. And the tool also has automation features for recurring invoices, stand out, and you also have like recurring invoices, especially if you are in the subscription business, if you will. Okay. Additionally, what we love about Harvest is that its real-time invoice tracking and accounting integration capabilities really contribute to effective financial management. So, long story short, we love Harvest for the ease of use, for the efficiency, and for the scalability. Okay. And so let me give you the pros and cons of Harvest so you have a clear idea what I'm speaking about. The pros first. Here is a tool that offers convenient integrations with popular payment platforms like PayPal and Stripe. It allows invoicing for both hours you work and project expenses. It enables easy emailing of invoices and reminders directly to client. That's really good. That sort of immediacy is really fantastic. It creates invoices from timesheets. It provides comprehensive invoice management features, and it really provides customizable permissions for robust team management. So this is kind of cool because it really fosters a collaborative environment. So this is actually a non-exhaustive list of the advantages. What about the disadvantages? Well, the thing is that basically, if you are a mid-sized to large business, you're not going to find Harvest's capabilities are really enticing because of certain limitations. It has pricing plans also that are unsuitable for small businesses or freelancers with limited budgets. So there is an element of money there. So if you have a limited finances, you can't really afford Harvest. And also, this tool has limited capacity to integrate with all of your existing tools and platforms. And this could potentially cause some workflow disruptions and inefficiency. So that's really what it is. Let's talk about the suitability here. So when we think about Harvest invoicing software, who is this tool really for? Well, you want to go for Harvest invoicing software if you need to easily create invoices from timesheets. You need to seek a convenient solution to keep track of invoice statuses in real time, especially if you are a freelancer. If you want to automate your invoicing tasks, if you want to accept online payments quickly, if you want to be able to track not only hours, but also project and tax expenses, if you prefer, let's say, to email invoices directly to clients, if you want to generate invoice reports with details, especially when it comes to tax season, or let's say your own financial statements. If you want a solution that is really powerful in terms of visual reporting, if you want a time tracking and invoicing software tool, if you need to monitor project budgets, you want to track project costs, and you also want to maximize billable time per employee, especially if you have a large team within a small business. So this is kind of important to really think about. So you can see that Harvest invoicing software really offers a large array of capabilities, especially when it comes to use cases. Let's talk about who Harvest invoicing software is not really for. Well, as I've said a little earlier, if you are a mid-sized to large business and you want to have automation but also efficiency in your invoicing solutions or invoicing work stream, Harvest is not really there yet. And so beyond that, Harvest invoicing software, in our view, is not really optimal for you if you require extensive project management features beyond basic time tracking and invoicing. If you operate within a large enterprise setting that demands scalability and advanced functionalities, if you need software unique to industry specific requirements, see the thing is that sometimes Harvest doesn't have a large array of capabilities for all industries. If you also operate in highly regulated sectors and require specific compliance certifications that Harvest does not offer, sometimes Harvest is kind of limited on that front also. If you also utilize complex billing structures such as the retainer-based billing, especially for lawyers, for architects, for some consultants. If you also if you have complex billing structures such as subscription models or multi-currency transactions, and Harvest may not also be for you. If you seek advanced reporting, analytics, or predictive insights beyond Harvest's basic capabilities. Speaking about capabilities, let's really talk about that a little bit. So basically, Harvest invoicing software offers a lot of capabilities, whether you want basic capabilities or advanced capabilities. Let's talk about the basic capabilities. So you have seamless invoicing and payment processing. You have efficient invoice management. You have simple accounting integration, especially integrations into QuickBooks Online, Xero, Wave. You have integrations for simplified workflows, and you have flexible pricing options. One thing I want to say is that when we talk about seamless invoicing and payment processing, basically what it is that you can easily create invoices from trackable timesheets, right? That's really good. And so basically what you have is that you have accuracy in billing clients for both time and expenses. And this is kind of cool, especially if you factor into this whole equation the integration done into PayPal and Stripe, so that you are able to facilitate quick and secure online payments. So that's really good. And what we love about Harvest is that you can see on the screen here the pricing. The pricing is pretty transparent, but what you have here is basically the price per seat per month. So $10. This is actually per person. So if you have a team of 10 people, that's $100. That really starts getting to the affordability issue that I was talking about a little earlier. Now, Harvest does have a free plan, and the free plan actually is kind of cool, but it's limited for certain projects, because the free plan offers time tracking with apps for desktop, mobile, and web browsers, automatic reminders, invoicing, online payments. So you have a synchronization with QuickBooks and Xero. You have basic reporting and integrations with 50 to 75 apps, including Asana, Basecamp, Trello, and Slack. But really, if you want to really enjoy Harvest, you really want to pay a little more. But the cool thing is that there's a 30-day free trial with no credit card use. So you have the ability to test out the tool and see if you like it. And you can go to the Pro plan. And the Pro plan, as you saw a little earlier on the screen, the Pro plan, it will cost you $10.80 per month per person. Of course, this requires annual billing. But here you have limitless seats for endless projects. You have a constellation of features. Everything you have in the free plan, plus advanced reporting across projects, budget monitoring with early alerts, cost breakdowns, expense tracking with receipt attachment, and more. So this is kind of cool. Let's talk about the value added here. When we think about Harvest, what kind of value does this tool really add? Where does Harvest invoicing software stand out? Well, you have seamless invoice creation and payment handling. That's really cool. You have comprehensive invoice management. This tool really excels in that department. You have enhanced invoicing integrations. So the integrations I was talking to you a little earlier, those integrations go beyond PayPal and Stripe, QuickBooks and Xero. You have Asana, Trello. You have and you also have some CRM, client relationship management software that really integrate pretty well with Harvest. You have user-friendly features and pricing. So the pricing is transparent, but it's a matter of affordability, right? Well, we love the fact that Harvest allows you to try the tool for for 30 days with no credit card use, so with no credit card information. So that's really good. That tells you a lot about a software provider that believes in the efficacy of its I would say its tool. You have data-driven insights and efficiency. That's really cool. Let me break it down a little bit. When I said data-driven insights, what am I talking about? Well, you have powerful reporting capabilities. So Harvest's reporting features enable you to generate comprehensive reports on invoice data, team strength, project budgets, and more. And the cool thing is that you can even export the insights for further analysis or share this information with stakeholders, enhancing your decision-making processes, especially if you are going to integrate the invoicing data in your business plan. Let's say you are working on a business plan and you need the invoicing data for revenue projections, right? So things like projected P&L, projected balance sheet data, projected income cash flow data, and you need that sort of invoicing data. So Harvest really creates that wonderful conduits between those two processes, the invoicing process and the financial reporting process. You also have automation for increased efficiency. That's really cool. We love that part a lot. So when you automate time tracking and invoicing processes, Harvest reduces administrative burdens and increases productivity. Now, there are areas where Harvest invoicing software falls short. So you have limited payment options. Of course, you have PayPal and Stripe, but listen, those are the only two you have. I mean, so basically the tool lacks diversity there. You have a complex pricing structure. I mean, basically the pricing structure I told you a little earlier, the $10.80, that's per seat per month. But you have annual billing. And but if you have let's say multiple teams, then you have to contact Harvest, because the pricing that I gave you a little earlier does not apply anymore. You might actually be able to negotiate a higher amount or a lower amount. It really depends. You also have integration limitations. So although Harvest boasts integrations with over 50 apps, including Asana and Basecamp, it really falls short of providing seamless integration experiences. You can encounter limitations or difficulty in syncing data between Harvest and your preferred third-party applications. And you also have a reporting customization constraints. So basically what I'm talking about reporting customization constraint is that basically you might feel yourself a little limited in generating highly specific reports or analyzing data beyond existing metrics. And this can hinder your benchmarking capacity. This can also hinder your ability to gain deep insights into your operations. That really harks back to what I said a little earlier when I said that Harvest invoicing software is not for mid-sized to large enterprises, and this really has to do with the depth and breadth of reporting that Harvest does not offer right now. At least right now, you have a limited expense management features. This is another element to really say here. So what am I talking about here? Well, the thing is that Harvest's expense management capabilities lack depth compared to a specialized expense tracking software. And you also have lack of advanced automation, especially in this era of AI, artificial intelligence, and you also have a less robust team collaboration tools. And one thing I also want to say is that when you think about Harvest, I want you to think about efficiency, that's for sure. But if your business, for instance, requires extensive team collaboration functionalities, you might find Harvest lacking in this aspects. Let me give you the extras here. So first of all, I want to talk about the rivals. So basically, Harvest invoicing software is not the only player in this field. I mean, this field is crowded. This field is competitive. So you have Paymo, for instance. You have Invoice Ninja. You have a ClickUp. You have TimeCamp, among others. Okay, and so let's really dig a little deeper here. So when we talk about Paymo, Paymo actually provides you with comprehensive features such as time tracking, task management, invoicing, expense tracking, collaboration, and analytics. And the cool thing about Paymo is that it really automates all those work streams. It has a wonderful user-friendly interface that caters to freelancers and teams alike, with both free and paid plans available. And you also have Invoice Ninja. So Invoice Ninja is pretty cool in the sense that here is a tool that's pretty scalable, and a tool that specializes in invoicing and payments. And the tool gives you customizable invoices, online payment acceptance, time tracking, client portals, and customization options. And so we love the fact that with Invoice Ninja, which we have reviewed on this show, by the way, Invoice Ninja actually stands out with its free and open source self-hosted option. What about ClickUp? Well, ClickUp really offers you an all-in-one platform that really combines task management, time tracking, and collaboration tools. So if you're looking for an all-in-one tool, you will love ClickUp. And by the way, ClickUp actually also can serve as a project management tool. It has features like customizable workflows, integrations, and extensive reporting. So you are able to use a tool even if you are one person or a 1 million person team. And what about TimeCamp? Well, TimeCamp really helps you with accurate time tracking with desktop and mobile apps. And so you have insights into productivity trends and integration options with various tools like Trello and Asana. So that's really cool. Now, the customer reviews for Harvest invoicing software are largely positive. Okay. For instance, you have on Trustpilot, on Triple B, you have an overall rating of 4.7 out of 5 from nearly 600 reviews. So that's really good. So compared to other tools like, like Paymo or Basecamp, for instance, you have a Harvest actually having a good standing profile there. And so people love the fact that you, with the Harvest invoicing software, you have integrations into popular tools like Asana, Basecamp, and QuickBooks. So that's really fantastic. So we love that aspect of things a lot. So when we talk about Harvest invoicing software, I want to give you a few pro tips before we close to this conversation. So the thing is that when you actually are thinking about buying Harvest, you really want to ask questions, especially when you contact customer service. You want to ask questions specifically around invoicing with automation, payment convenience. You want to also think about real-time tracking. You want to ask questions around those. You want to really have, you want to ask questions around integration capabilities. And you want to also ask them if there are pricing discounts or if there are pricing promos happening right now. Because the last thing you want is to actually pay for software that's really above your budget or really like too pricey, right? And you also want to ask them questions around simplifying time tracking. And you want to automatically, and I really want to insist on that, you want to automatically opt for free trials. I don't care if you have made your mind and say, you know what, I'm going to use Harvest invoicing software anyway. But even if you are going to use it, give yourself some time to breathe. Okay, breathe. Take 30 days where you actually test out the product. Especially, the thing is, they're not asking you for a credit card, so you just use 30 days to test out the product, and if you like it, fine. If you don't like it, well, that's really cool too. So you want to opt for free trials, and you also want to look for an opportunity while implementing Harvest invoicing software to find ways to enhance collaboration and communication. So what you want to do is that you want to leverage customizable permissions for robust team management. So you want to use features like direct emailing of invoices and reminders from the platform. So that way you are clear that you're doing the right thing. So long story short, when you think about Harvest, do we recommend Harvest? Yes, we definitely recommend Harvest. Harvest is really cool, especially when it comes to invoice automation and integration to third-party tools. Now you got to have the budget though, because they're charging you $10.80 per seat per month when billed annually. So you got to really make sure that the pricing actually works for you, because the $10 that I just spoke about, that's just the basic. If you have some add-ons, they might charge you for some add-ons. So basically, this is something you have to think about, okay? But Harvest does have a user-friendly interface, so that's really good. So if you're a small business, if you're a large business, if you're a small business, you'll love Harvest. If you're a large business, not really that much. But if you don't like Harvest, you can try Paymo, Invoice Ninja, ClickUp, or TimeCamp. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. Let's do a quick recap here. So here's the bottom line. In today's conversation, I gave you a Harvest invoicing software review. I gave you our opinion. I started with our opinion. Then I spoke about suitability, the capabilities of the software, the value added, the extras, the pro tips, and now the bottom line. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.